But you know what's not getting a due process is the MLB. And they just had another debacle when it comes to instant replay. So the New York Mets scored 2 runs in the ninth inning for a walk-off win that was 3-2 over the Miami Marlins on Thursday at Citi Field. So how they walked off has surely been the source of controversy for the MLB in the last 24 hours. And before we discuss, I think it's important that we roll the clip.
1-2 coming. And the slider in there, strike three.
It hit him.
Hit him on the pitch.
It hit him. But it was in the strike zone.
This is a strike, and he gets hit. Look at that. Oh, you can't do that.
No,
They have totally got
they got to bring
here.
it back.
Totally have
yeah.
a case.
There's no case because the Marlins try to argue that Michael Conforto, hopefully I pronounced his last name right, leaned into the pitch, but that is not reviewable apparently. But what is the point of instant replays, Matt, if we can't come to terms with the basic rule? When batters are required by rule to attempt to get out of the way from a pitch, how do you not review that? What's your thoughts?
I mean, you kind of hit it spot on. He didn't try to get out of the way of the ball, but there's no rule against you leaning into the plate. If you turn like this, right, and you're still technically leaning over the plate and it hits you, you're trying to get out of the way of the ball.
That was not what happened.
Yeah, no,
That's not what happened.
I'm just saying. That
I don't know. Look, Matt, I don't know sports that
rule.
well. I don't know sports that well. And even I could see that mofo was like, I'm not going to throw my elbow up. It didn't even like graze him. That went straight into the pitch. He totally lied about it. It should have been, I agree, it's not a law, which is why they didn't pull it back. It's not one of the little, like we can review, but it should have been because that completely threw the game. Completely.
I'll put a great perspective because this happened on the same day that this incident happened in another sport, the Masters. Literally after the first round, a golfer got penalized 2 points for grazing the sand. If they can go back and correct an error, and this is so blatant on TV that it was #1 trending on Twitter right after the game. I mean, no one gives a shit about the Mets, but the fact that they're #1 trending tells you something. The instant replays aren't working. I mean, are you in favor of this? Would you rather just see it completely go away?
Well, this is where the real conversation is that, where do you draw the line? Because it's going to make the game a lot slower. And the MLB is already coming out and saying, we want to make the games faster. We already have 163 of them. A third of our year has baseball games in it. So when you think about it from that perspective, yeah, we're going to go all up in arms about this one, but they're going to play tomorrow and they're going to play the next day and they're going to play for 1/3 of the season, for 1/3 of our year. So I mean, what's really the difference is one game.
Do you think he should be fined? Because I can understand them not pulling back. No, I think he should be fined.
I don't know if it's a fine. It's not like if he was doing it occasionally or keeps doing it, then it would be more like, why fine him? Just adjust the instant replay. It's obviously clear that everybody's upset. I mean, if the umpire has to make a real-time call with that, that's crazy knowing the technology that we have today.
I don't feel the umpire made the wrong call because he was like, strike, oh wait, he's saying it hit him, cool, we'll go. But I think it should have been pulled back.
But then again, they all came together and they all said that they think the game was